Okay, I don't even know how to begin this video. I really don't know. I guess I gotta say here is that these recent item shops that we've been having, they've been absolutely insane. And today I'm gonna be talking about a little controversy that has happened, or just like what is even happening with the shop right now. So hey everyone, what's up? Snowy Minotaur here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the recent returns in the Fortnite item shop. Or in this case, obviously by the title of the video, Tidy and Rambunctious have both returned to the item shop. These were some of the rarest emotes in terms of days from the item shop, especially Rambunctious. That was the rarest item shop emote in the game in terms of days last seen. It wasn't the rarest emote in the game in general, just like Tidy as well, but they came back, and it's crazy to think that they again came back to the item shop, and nobody knows the exact reason as of why they did. But I wanted to talk about this here because they actually were removed from the item shop. Believe it or not, like, this is actually an insane story to actually, discuss with you all. So I guess the way to start off this video is by flashing back to the very beginning of chapter 4, actually. When we were getting all the leaks, we actually had a recent item shop tabs, everything like that was leaked out. Also, we were getting like new item shop assets. Every single time we usually get like a few cosmetics updated, which were old, which haven't come back in a while. And one of them was actually Tidy. And people were absolutely freaking out, going like, oh my gosh, are we actually getting this emote in the item shop? Because, like, if you don't know, this emote apparently had a huge controversy because it was copyrighted, and apparently Snoop Dogg tried to sue, but I looked into it, there wasn't anything about it. My guess was that they didn't want to get sued by him, so that's probably why they didn't re-release the emote for the longest time. But we then flash forward a little bit later on to a few days later, actually, to the recent vaulted tab. There was one vaulted shop that was actually seen in the item shop, and it had one tab on it, and people did not actually know what this even was. Like, what even was this about, you know? Well, we got that shop, and you guys are actually seeing it on screen here because I did actually buy a few things from the shop. The flower power set came back, and it obviously has like the Far Out Man, Dream Flower, the tie-dye flyer, and the rarest pickaxe from the item shop at that point, the drum beat pickaxe. Those returned. Like, that was crazy to think, like, holy crap. If you don't know, I've been wanting the drum beat for the longest time, and I'm so happy I finally have it on my account. But they also decided to bring back the Tidy emote as well in here. And 2 hours later, I kid you not, 2 hours later after the item shop reset, Epic Games decided to remove this tab entirely. And there was a whole post about it on their Fortnite status, saying that it was removed, and they would say that they would bring out future versions of this tab in the near future. The reason why people are kind of mad about that was because the emote was only available for like 2 hours, and everybody was really mad about that. But people were honestly speculating on why this was removed. People were saying that it had to do with copyright again, but I don't think that was the issue whatsoever, because why in the world would it get updated in the beginning, you know? In the first place, why in the world would it have gotten updated, you know? My personal theory, and I think a lot of people could probably say this was probably the reason why they removed this, it had nothing to do with the emote. I think it actually had to do with the whole section in general. And the reason it has to be because of the hippie skins, because obviously we had hippie skins released, which was the flower power set, which is more or less what they're known for. And the Tidy emote is a Snoop Dogg dance, and if you don't know, Snoop Dogg is well, more associated with a certain thing, if you get my drift. So it was kind of a stereotypical shop towards hippies, I guess. I guess that's probably the best reason to why they removed this shop, which if that's the case, that's fine. But it still seems very shady that they removed this because of Tidy coming back. I still think that's probably the reason, but I feel like I'm leaning more towards the hippie side of things than just the copyright stuff, in my personal opinion. But this actually kind of brings up the other point to where they brought back Rambunctious to the shop a day later. If you didn't know, I actually did have this emote when it was rare, even though I didn't really care that it came back. I'm actually really happy that it did, because it's one of my favorite emotes in the game. It's It's a classic in my opinion. I bought it when it first came out. It's a great one. I'm surprised that it didn't come back for the longest time because it was associated with the Fresh emote. If you didn't know, the Rambunctious dance is actually from the same show that the Fresh dance is from, and that's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And that's probably the reason why it didn't return. It never got sued. It never got any lawsuits against it. The only one that did was Fresh, and I guess they did not want to have another problem with those producers of the show or anyone like that. You know, I guess that's kind of the reason, because again, it's from the same show. And it did return, but it was actually less than 2 hours they actually disabled the daily tab. Oh no, like that is a big L. Like, oh my goodness. I know you could have actually gotten this emote and I believe Tidy through a Discord bot, but I would not recommend doing that because there's a very high chance you could actually get banned for that. I'm just gonna get that out of the way, but this was crazy. Like, this whole item shop situation has been crazy, and as of this video recording, the item shop just recently reset, and Fresh was actually rumored to be coming out, and it actually didn't. Who knows when we're gonna see Fresh? And for anybody who's wondering, is Fresh the rarest emote in the item shop right now? Hell no. The emote was out 30 times in the item shop, so don't you dare try to tell me that it's the rarest emote in the game. Or like Hot Marat, people are gonna say that's the rarest. It's not. It's really not. It was a free emote back in season 6 of chapter 1, aka during Fortnite's big fucking prime, okay? Don't try to tell me that those two emotes are extremely rare emotes that hardly anybody has. Again, Fresh was out 30 times, okay? It doesn't matter how many days they were last seen in the item shop. What matters is how many times they were sold in the item shop. That basically almost says, or just gives the fact off on how many people actually went and bought this emote. Kind of like with Fresh, because that emote came back 30 times into the item shop. So as this video recording, the emote has not returned, but let me all know down below in the comments section about this. This is a short video because I didn't want to make this video that long. What do you all think of this little controversy that came out? I would love to know down below in the comments section. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did happen to enjoy it, consider subscribing to the channel, turn notification bell so you don't miss any more new videos from me as I do upload weekly. Drop a like on the video if you did happen to enjoy this video. And also, I do have a Twitter that is @SnooeyMinotaur on Twitter if you want to go follow me. I do have a really big feeling that Fresh will return to the item shop pretty soon. I just have that feeling because if you brought back those two emotes, Tidy and Rambunctious, just bring back Fresh. I'm just saying this here. And if anyone's gonna get mad about them coming back, grow the fuck up. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you, and peace out, everyone.